Hi loves. In my previous videos, I've shared with you that right now, for about 2 weeks, I am staying at an organic farm in West Ontario, Canada, for a work exchange, which means I'm staying here for free, eating for free, and in exchange, I work for free. And I also have shared with you that this is really awesome community, really good vibe. Great people, great management, amazing, beautiful, beautiful land. And at the same time, I do have challenges here. In my previous video, I talked about one of those challenges. And in this video, I want to talk to you about another challenge that I've been experiencing in the past 2 days and what I'm doing about it. So this challenge that I want to talk about is related to food. And what the thing is with the food for me here is that this land is just super abundant. There's just so much abundance here, so much growing. And right now it's a harvest time. And there's just too much of it. We can't keep up. There are just too many apples, too much kale, too much zucchini. And in the last 2 days, I was going crazy. I was like an energized bunny, not just energized, but stressed as well. Running around trying to save this food from going bad. I was trying to process all these apples to make sure that they don't get just rotten on the ground. I tried to peel them, cut them up, freeze them, making juice, making compote, making puree, just using them in all kinds of different ways so that they don't go bad. And it's a good intention. Yeah, it's useful. And at the same time, I really didn't enjoy the way I felt in my body. I was stressed. I was feeling overwhelmed. I was feeling anxious. And all of this because I care. I just care, but it's not just care, but I'm really attached for food not to go to waste. I really don't like when food goes to waste. It's challenging for me. Yeah, there's some kind of attachment there. And I was contemplating on it this morning because I do want to do what I care about, but I don't want to feel anxious. I don't want to feel overwhelmed. So I was contemplating on what are my choices, how I can address that, how can I still do it, but do it in a way where I still stay connected and grounded and feeling good and breathing, feeling balanced. And what I was practicing today is going back to those apples, processing them, and knowing that I do what I can. I do what I can. And what I cannot do is not going to be done. And maybe someone else will do them, and maybe not. And that's okay. And maybe this food will go to waste. And one of the members of community said to me, Mahaya, why do you think it's going to go to waste? The earth will benefit from it because it'll go into compost. Sorry, the sun is behind me. And the most challenging experience for me today with all of that was when I tried to do apple ice cream. You know, there are all these different ways that I'm trying creatively to use apples. I thought, like, why not to make an apple ice cream? Vegan ice cream with maple syrup, with peanut butter, apples, some tahini. And when I blended it all up, it didn't taste good at all. And that's when I started freaking out again. And I said, no, I'm not going to go there. Even if that means that I can't make it delicious for others to eat and I need to throw it out, I'm going to forgive myself. But I'm not going to freak out. I'm going to stay connected. I'm going to stay here and knowing that it's going to be okay. Even if it doesn't work, even if it ends up being in a garbage bin, in a compost bin, the world is not going to fall apart. Others will forgive me. And as I share this with you, a thought that crosses my mind, you probably think that I'm crazy. There are bigger problems in the world, and I'm just talking about apples and ice cream and not wasting food and how overwhelming that is for me. And yes, I agree. There are many more bigger problems. And also, I know for myself, that's where it all starts. It's in small things. If I can notice my patterns in small things and do something differently, there is a hope in me. There's a possibility there that when the bigger thing comes in, I'll be able to apply what I've cultivated on smaller things, to apply that capacity to when bigger challenges arise. So yeah, this is my playground of training. And like, to tell the truth, I've started recording these videos maybe just half a year ago, maximum a year ago, when I just started trying recording these videos. But I'm doing this training with myself for maybe the last about 4 or 5 years, where I'm consciously restructuring myself. It's like when people ask me, what are you working on? I'm like, I am my project. I restructure myself. Neuroplasticity, yeah. I I don't restructure who I am, because who I am stays forever, but the way I am being in the world, my personality, my character, I restructure. And the reason I started doing that, because I want to enjoy this life much more than I did in the past. Because prior to that, I wasn't happy being who I am. And I decided that I do want to be happy. And what do I need to do to be happy? And it's all about changing my own relationship with things, relationship with myself, with others, with life. And that's where it starts for me, noticing how I react to things and seeing if I can do something differently in a way that feels more enjoyable in my body, that feels more present, that feels more balanced. And that's how I learn, like a little kid, little baby steps. And being in the communities and relational spaces like that, for me, is the playground of practicing and learning. Because it's not a big thing that's at stake here, it's small things that are at stake. So there's a lots of room for, lots of space for exploration and creativity. I'm gonna stop here. Thank you so much again for being with me, witnessing. So grateful to you all. One of the reasons I record this video, because you guys ground me. Recording these videos grounds me, so thank you. And I hope that you take a good care of yourself, and sending you so much love, all the love in the world, and talk to you soon again. Yeah, very, very soon. Much love. Be well.